Standard Arabia presents a surprising event, Coffee with Mr. CEO.
I request Mr. Asif, CEO of Expertise, to be on stage to have a coffee with Mr. CEO. Check. Check. Good evening, sir.
Hello. Thank you.
I hope. Check.
No more officer now.
So, a very warm welcome to a key surprise event for this evening. It is Coffee with Mr. CEO. Welcome, Asif, sir.
Would you like to start with coffee or only questions?
Coffee first, sir. Sure.
Coffee, then questions.
That's nice.
Nice coffee.
Thank you, sir. I picked it up myself.
Thank you.
So, the first question which we have for you is like, you have worked extremely hard throughout your career to get where you are here today. All the hardships, all the troubles, all the ups and downs that you had. Did you ever imagine that one day you would be the guest of honor on Standard Arabia's award night?
A tough question. In fact, I'm very proud to be here
Thank you, sir.
in this beautiful evening of Standard Arabia's annual day. Yes, I did not expected that I would be honored as a tonight's award, but I'm really grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so the second question. What is your secret to remaining so many people, their background?
Because we have noticed that even like when you give us contacts to meet people in companies, you give us multiple contacts. You give us the contacts of at least 6 or 7 different people from all kinds of departments.
Yeah, we mean how?
How do you remember all these names?
Yes, correct. How you remember that?
Yeah, the question here is how do you remember the guys whom you met or how do you manage the contacts, right?
Exactly.
That's the question. Yes. Again, I would like to answer it in the other way around. Here, being the president and CEO, I must be having the least number of contacts in my mobile. Am I right?
Correct.
Being the organization level, I should not have many contacts because I should contact only the key persons.
Exactly.
I would like to ask a question not to Aldin. I would like to ask a question to the whole audience that what is the contacts number they have in their mobile number, the max? Can I guess a number? Who has the max number? It can be checked in a minute. Or they might be knowing what might be their contacts numbers. I would like to hear any max number. Yes, Faris.
I'll just hand over the mic to Mr. Farid.
3,000 Arafat. Wow.
Who said more?
The guy who copied mine.
In fact, I have 5,000 plus the one with Ashir. Because I don't copy it here, I know that I will get it from him.
Okay, again, here, the maximum number I think we got is 4,500. Or who has the more numbers here? Please, it's a serious question. Ashfaq. Oh, come on.
8,000. Where are the sales guys? Come on, how many numbers have you guys got?
Say, I'll tell you. The question here is not the numbers. Question from Aldin was very simple. How do you manage your contacts? How do you manage? Yeah, good. Okay. See, very simple. Here, the question is how do you manage contacts? How do you remember them? This question, answer will definitely help the business development guys of all the companies or all divisions. For me, wherever I go, whenever I meet people, first thing I do is I save their number. Does not matter whatever the position they are. Either they might be a CEO or the president, general manager, managers, either T-boy or a security. I do save their number. Why? One day you will require their help. It's a kind of networking, connections. So, if you ask me anywhere in the globe, anywhere in the country, if I've been somewhere, then I do have their numbers and it will help me for any reasons. Hope I answered. For me, I challenge, nobody has a contact in my, like me, nobody has. I have 20,000 plus contacts.
I'm sure nobody has that many contacts. Yeah.
Thank you.
You imagine that? Did you see that
No.
number before?
I have maybe 2,000,
Yeah,
not
that's
20%. So just to move forward to the next question. I remember during the initial days of Standard Arabia, we used to have 1 hour meetings, sometimes even 1.5 hour meetings, discussing very simple things which were important to the company, of course. But now, sometimes we also have 30-second meetings, thanks to your secretary, Mr. Rashad. So, how do you manage your schedule, such a tight schedule that, how do you manage your daily routine? What is your health secret? How do you get so much energy?
Yeah, the question here is, we used to spend, whenever Standard Arabia comes to my office, we used to spend hours, now it is on minutes. Not supposed to be, but due to the workload, yes, this is happening. This is everybody is talking to me, even outsiders. They said, you need to organize yourself. But in fact, if I organize myself to a particular very corporate level meeting, I might able to do only 2 to 3 meetings per day. But we make meeting, as per Rashad, 700 plus official meetings per year. So, that did not mean that we should not give a time to Standard Arabia. The time has to be given, has to be managed. But at the same time, we spend time, sufficient time, making sure that divisions and companies are running well. Talking about another question of the health, of course, when you reach certain age, along with the business, you need to maintain your health. I'm also trying to do a kind of a audit or a gym, but not 100% successful, because again, based on the busy schedule, not able to fulfill those planned items.
That's good.
Okay, we will go to the third question. How do you read body language so well and figure out what goes on in people's mind?
Again, the question of body language of mine.
How you read?
For me, I can say I am very strong in body language. At any difficult time, I never give up my body language. I maintain that. I came across so many difficulties, so many tough times, so many issues, so many difficulties, but I make sure that my body language is strong. So our clients or the opposite guy has the same confidence on us. But if we drop our body language, even the client or the party who is sitting with us will definitely lose the confidence on us. I think Faris and myself had so many challenges together, but we never gave up at any circumstances. I request especially the BD team, business development or an execution team. I always says, even to the normal sales guy or the sales officer, he should make a body language like he is the owner of the company. He is the manager of the company. So body language always makes a difference. It always makes you full mark.
So that is your secret.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, good.
That is an interesting way to see it. And sir, another question which we've had is like, considering that you've already visited 50 plus countries and you travel extensively, and the way you describe your travels is so detailed, often with the kind of detail which you find in a report. So how do you take so much time to go in so much in depth about all these places you visit?
Okay, again, personal question about the tour. Yes, wherever I go, I make sure I detail it. I do visit all the places. And I note down. If I go back to my old days of 16 years of my tour, yes, I do have the detailed items, where I've been, when I've been, what to be done, what not to be done, what to be included, what to be deleted from the tour itinerary. So if you look my notes, I have all the countries, when I visited, which is the best time to visit, which is the winter, which is the summer of those countries. So I detail it myself and I share it with the one who goes for the tour as well. It helps a lot.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think that was quite a good insight into your day-to-day activities. So we would like to move to the final and a more serious round, which is the rapid fire round.
What is rapid fire?
In this round, you will have very limited time to answer the questions which we ask you, and we would prefer very brief answers and very fast. Question number 1. If you were stuck on a deserted island for an entire year, surviving only on the resources you can find there, maybe coconuts, fishes, which one manager from your team would you pick to accompany you?
A question here, if I got stuck in the desert for a year, which department manager? I do not want to name here. I wanted to be with the business development manager. Why? Because even in that difficult time, we can think of a developing of a company or expanding.
And that is the reason why expertise is where it is today.
we see that.
More than survival business.
Exactly.
So, that is the thing about it. So, moving over to your question number 2. Imagine you found a time machine and you could travel back in time. Which moment in time would you travel back to maybe escape from an embarrassing moment which you had?
Again, tough question. Here I would like to, I think time may not be enough. I might ask for a little more, few minutes. One interesting event happened. I am always regretting that event shouldn't have happened. Clear-cut signal. When I reached trip from Dubai back to my home, after 6 months, I found one wallet in my wardrobe. When I checked that wardrobe wallet, it was not mine. Then I checked, there was a passport and a credit card and a few $1,000s on that wallet. When I called the person, I did not ask him, I got your passport or a wallet. I told him, gentlemen, I found your wallet in my house. I do not know how. Then the gentleman answered me, saying that, gentlemen, I was traveling from Dubai to India from US. While traveling, he put the wallet on the screening machine. Instead of picking him, I picked his wallet and I also picked mine. And I asked, how did you come back from the airport? He said, I got stuck 3 days in Dubai airport. No money, no credit card, no cash, no passport. Then he said, I went back to India, I stuck 2 months to get new passport. So that's the moment I thought I would have checked whose bag it is. But it was looking similar, I picked both bag, not both. I thought I picked one and I thought that this is also mine. So that is the event I regret even now.
That is a good one. The third question, and this is going to be a quick one. Among all the cuisines which you've had and all the foods that you've tasted, which one food will you never eat again?
Again, one of the tough questions. Especially I am a, food hunter, I can say. Wherever I go in the globe, I try the local food of that country. But I can say in one city in Korea, I got stuck, no way to find halal, no way to find a good food. I do not say all Korean foods are not good, but dinner I didn't like. I would say that was the bad.
Good, sir.
What was that? What was that food? What kind of food?
Kind of a sushi, what do you call it? Yeah.
Sure, huh? Sure. China. Where?
No, similar they have as well.
Similar. Okay.
So, just to give you a heads up, you have 2 more questions remaining, and depending on your score, you have a chance to win this year's Standard Arabia hamper. So, your second last question is, if you could have only one pet, which animal would it be?
Is one?
Just one pet.
I prefer to have a
No cheating.
better to have lion.
Oh!
Why? Why? Because other animals may not survive amongst lions.
That was a good one. So moving to your final question. We get this a lot. Like, I'm sure that all of us have got this at some point. Khalifa, what would happen if you go home at 10 o'clock tomorrow?
What's that? 9 o'clock?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock?
How would your wife react to it?
I'll be happy, man. I will go there. 10 o'clock? It's very early, man.
For you?
For us as a Saudi, we are going up
One day.
late for 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, say like that.
2 days?
You know someone going home 10 o'clock?
There are some of us who have to go home on time. And since you are someone whose schedule stretches way beyond normal working hours, so how was Madam's response to you coming in late all the time?
Again,
You can take your coffee, sir.
yeah. And madam is somewhere in the corner here.
So
Tough question, huh? Again, working schedule. Not only for me, I think entire expertise management working schedule is tight and full always, amongst including Faris. There is no time limitation at all. We start from morning 8 a.m. Then usually we exit the office by 5 o'clock, but nobody is exiting at 5. It minimum 6 o'clock. That did not mean I arrive home at 6:30. Yes, my wife keep calling, where are you? Yes, I'm on the way. But on the way did not mean to the home. Then on the way to Kobar, Dammam. Usually I reach home maybe 9, 10, 11. Yes, families always wanted to have, their life as well. I'm trying my level best to spare good time. But if I would have reached 5 o'clock every day, we wouldn't have seen this growth of expertise.
That is good, man.
So for this purpose, my wife has to excuse, and she is already adjusting with it. She is, I believe, comfortable with it.
that it is, there is one excuse or every night?
No, there is no way to plan. There is no way to say that I'm coming 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
5 p.m. can become 10 p.m. Then when we go to any other city of Yambo Jizan, we go for 1 night, it makes 3 night, 4 night. So there is no, as I told you, there is no a corporate plan. Our always jobs are rush, emergency, but we enjoy.
Yeah.
Why? Because there is a clear-cut growth of the company. Because of that, we are here in this in this growth. You can see the growth everywhere in our organization.
So, judging by the answers which you've given us, I can conclude by saying that yes. So this year's Standard Arabia Award hamper goes to Mr. Asif.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.